Welcome to No Timeouts with your hosts Morgann Mitchell and Marcel Bouie.
Hi, I'm Morgann Mitchell.
I'm Marcel Bouie.
And welcome to No Timeouts.
No Timeouts.
Crazy things are happening in the world. Marcel, do you have any highlights for us?
Yes, Area 21 this past Tuesday was
Litty.
So funny, so dope, great energy. They had Bun B, Big Crizzle.
Okay, Bun. We're getting them shots up, boy.
The Jenga game was the most epic Jenga game I've ever seen in my life.
The KG faces
And we'll post that
were
picture.
amazing. Like,
This man was sweating. Like, he took 30 minutes to go. I'm like, man, like, come on, bro. This can't be that hard. Then I went, I'm like,
Right. Oh my goodness.
Pull out.
Strong. The women want you to pull out.
and it's the big Jenga. It's not just like the
Yeah.
small, like normal size Jenga. It's a huge one. So you really gotta be focused.
that was a dope moment. And then after that, freestyling with Baron Davis and Isaiah Thomas and Roz Gold. That was pretty cool. On some Baron Davis beats. And Isaiah Thomas is a pretty funny dude, man. So that was a great
one.
that was a great highlight for me.
Yeah.
Morgan.
James Harden might be like, if that was the most disrespectful play.
It wasn't the most disrespectful, but it's
The way he stared
the
him
last
down,
5 years is probably
the way
one of
he
the
stared
most,
him down was the most disrespectful.
He had time to text somebody,
Wait for the reply.
wait for the reply, and then shoot the ball.
Bro, he said, ugh, and Wesley Johnson, I feel so bad for him. He felt so bad. And nobody was there to, like, help him. Was that not just an awful moment, though? Like, if you were that defender and you just got shook like that, fell to the ground, and everyone literally just paused. Like,
Even Wesley paused like,
he was like,
damn.
did I really? And the amount of space that was created, and then James Harden just, like, shot it in his eye, like, well, I guess I gotta
And
kill
he's like,
you. Yeah, it was one of those
in his
moments
face, in
when he
Wesley's
was like,
face.
This is the dagger.
Then you're going to have ESPN talk about it for the whole day. And, like, it's just bad for
Everyone's
Wesley.
posting it everywhere. It's like that nightmare that athletes
Famous Lowe's
have.
posted it immediately after. Filet posted
But you know,
something
like, the whole thing
immediately
is like, I never want to be on someone else's highlight. That's for life.
Timeout. I want you to go because I'm gonna feed off yours because I don't really have one like that. But I kind of agree with you. What you're gonna bring to the table.
These NCAA issues that are going on right now are aggressive, and like, we both played sports in college, so you understand the amount of time, energy, and effort that goes into competing,
Right.
and how much of that can be influenced by everything that's going on around you. So like, colleges are making tons of stupid amounts of money, like the NCAA, schools themselves,
Non-profit organization.
like, everybody's eating off these kids. Like, that's the crazy part about it. So like, yeah, I get that, like, technically you're not supposed to pay players, or they should be being paid by their scholarships, but people need money. And if my jersey is generating like millions of dollars in sales and I'm not seeing any of that, like, talk to any pro athlete, that's not gonna fly.
Right.
And I get that, like, I think there's a way to do it. To me, it should be that the kids, the money that they make, they don't get until after they're done with school. I'm not saying graduate
But
from
who
school.
determines how much they make?
But that's,
Because
I'm
as
saying,
a volleyball player at Clemson, you're not gonna.
no,
get
but
money.
and to me, if your sport does
That's
not
football.
bring in money, then that's a different conversation.
So you get paid what your sport brings in,
Right.
What your attendance and your jersey sales.
But see, and every school's kind of set up differently in
Right.
that respect. So where I went to school, I went to Clemson. We got everything paid for. Everything was free because it was in your, like, dues for school.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't have to pay for, like, a ticket package when I was there. But like at Alabama, you pay for however many games for football, but it's a package that you get, and you get tickets to those games. And if you don't use them, you can put them, like, back into, like, a lottery. But there just needs to be one standard way that people kind of handle it. So I know that, like, it's crazy for kids to be making like $100,000 a year to, like, sign with the school, like, whatever. But some of these kids, like, their family needs money now, and they're not going to college because they necessarily want that education. They're going because
It's their pathway
NBA,
to their dream.
right?
Or
Either they
to
have to go
NFL.
play overseas, which a 17, 18-year-old might not be mentally equipped to do by himself,
Right.
or they have to go to school for a year and then can go to the NBA, which is really their destination. So it's like,
And these athletes already been getting paid. Like, I feel like He Got Game was putting people on game of what
Yeah.
happened during these recruiting trips. It didn't happen during my recruiting trip because
Or
I wasn't
mine.
that lit. You know what I'm
Nobody-
saying? My recruiting trip, we had some Bible study going on. It was on a Tuesday.
I didn't have that.
It was.
I had a
It was
great
no.
time.
It was Ash Wednesday was my recruiting trip. I see people walking around with ashes. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Nah,
What's
we were pretty
going on?
litty on mine, not gonna lie. But there's a lot of money that's being given to a lot of people that don't put in the time, energy, and effort to be making the money that they get. So,
And they always hype on your student first. Well, athletics takes most of your time, other than your schoolwork.
honestly,
when you're an
like,
athlete.
yeah, when you're, and especially when you're in a top program, yes, school is important. Especially, it depends on your path, right? So if I'm going to school because I know I'm not going to play a professional sport, then that's a different goal than I'm only here because y'all said I had to come for a year before I can go to the NBA. Like, either let kids go and be free and you can leave straight
And
out
that's
of high
their
school.
choice. If they don't make it, it's on them. They
Right.
had a choice, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Or it
Or
needs to
let
be
them
that
choose.
you need to stay for at least 2 years. Like, 1 year is so bummy to me because
I
basketball,
hate it, yeah.
basketball is that weird sport that's in both semesters.
Yeah.
So you can really not go to class ever and be fine because you'll just be on academic probation
Right.
and
Ben
you can
Simmons.
still compete. Right, you can still compete. But like, one guy was saying, I can't remember who it was talking about how they feel like, honestly, it's like it was more of a racial decision because if you look at hockey, those kids can go straight out of high school to the pros and you just play in like a minor league situation. Baseball is the same way.
But their minor leagues are better than.
Well, but they're not making money either. Like, they don't make a lot of money. Like, it's still,
They
you
make
know.
something.
Yeah, baseball, you make like 20, 30, depending on what level you're at, but you still have the option of doing that. Basketball would have to have a better program set up than
Yeah.
just the G League.
Yeah.
But
Or
it's-
invest more into the G League.
right, you can't just say, okay, your options are go overseas, go to school for a year, or do G League. Like, that's not, baseball has like hella levels and like all this stuff. So
Shout out to Chris Epps, who got drafted.
I love Epsy. We went to school together.
Drafted by the Astros back in the day.
Honestly, great guy. What up, Chris?
I think that's it
Yeah.
today. Timeout on NCAA. Get your act together.
Yeah, let's all just
Timeout on
figure
Sally Mae too, man.
Old school,
Man,
FMG.
forget that long stuff.
Old school,
Sally, right.
old school,
Marcel.
out. And then Morgan.
old school, king shit, old school. It's the body bag that boo, swag rap in a hazmat suit. When I'm gonna be geeking, I hashtag shoes. Introduce that X that she had.